Hello and welcome back to your YouTube channel Axelbuzz Testing. So today we are going to learn how to write the test plan. So let's get started. Before starting, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, like and share to our videos so that we'll get boost to create new and interesting videos. So let's get started. Before starting, I'll tell you first of all, if you are entering in the organization as a test engineer, you don't need to write test plan as such. Your test manager or test lead will write the test and they'll ask you to go through the test plan. First one is objective. What is aim of preparing the test plan? Second, scope. In this section, you'll be list down what features to be tested and what features not to be tested. Third, testing methodologies. Which types of testing you are going to conduct on your product throughout the project, like smoke testing, integration testing, or any other kind of special testing. Like if your product is local based, so localization testing. Your product is circulate around the globe, then globalization testing, etc., etc. And fourth one is what is your testing approach? How you are going to conduct it? By writing the scenarios or by writing the graphs? We'll write a high level scenarios only for critical features. We'll create very few high level scenarios. We don't cover all the scenarios here. That is the job for respective test engineer for whom the feature have been allocated. And by writing the graphs, so we'll write flow graphs because of following advantage. Merging is easy, coverage is easy. So flow graphs are written because of writing high level scenario is very time consuming. Assumptions. When writing the test plan, certain assumptions would be made like technology, resources. Risk. If assumption get fails, risk are involved. Contingency plan or mitigation plan or backup plan. To overcome the risk, contingency plan has been made, at least to reduce the percentage from 100 to 20. Next is roles and responsibilities. Test manager allocate all the work to test lead, test engineer, senior test engineer, junior test engineer, and according to the project. Schedule. This section contains when exactly each activity should start and end. Exact date should be mentioned, and for every activity, date will be specified. Thus, as we have seen in this image, for every specified activity, there will be a starting date and closing date. For every build, there will be a specified date. For every type of testing, for each build, there will be a specified date. Next point is defect tracking. In this section, we mention how to communicate the defect found during the testing to development team and also how development team should respond to it. We should also mention the priority of the defect, high, medium, low, etc. We should know procedure to track the defect. Then we should write defect tracking tool. We should know severity and priority of the defect. Next is test environment. Which test environment you're going to test the application, like hardware. In hardware, which server, which client you're going to use, how much RAM, how much is the processor. Then software, then in software servers, which OS, which web server, which application server, which database server, etc. etc. If client is there, then which OS, which are the browsers. Everything you have to specify in the test plan. There should be a proper entry and exit criteria defined in the test plan for each and every type of testing. These entry and exit criteria should be decided by your manager. The like if before we start functional testing, all the entry criteria should be met. After we have done with the functional testing, before we start integration testing, then the exit criteria of functional testing should be met. The percentage of exit criteria is decided by meeting by both development and test manager. They compromise and conclude the percentage. If the exit criteria of functional testing is not met, then we cannot move to integration testing. Based on the severity of the defect, means the testing team should have decided that in order to move on to the next stage, the few criteria should meet. This is one of the commonly asked interview question, how which points you will write in the test plan. So here is the answer. And if you like our video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for our next video. Bye bye.